Hey, this is Christian Burns, and I recently spoke with EQ Music about the release of my upcoming debut solo album, Simple Modern Answers. So check it out, there's lots of nitty gritty there, and also a review of the album, the tracks from the album. So I hope you enjoy it, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.
Mr. Christian Burns, how are you, sir?
I'm good, yes, I'm very good, just manic, but good.
It's been a while since we chatted to you. You've been locked away in the studio and out on the road making this new album. Well, Simple Modern Answers. How does it feel to be on the brink of having it drop?
Yeah, do you know what? It's a mixed bag of feelings, really. It's exciting, feeling of accomplishment. Definitely to have a huge body of work finished, and also a bit nervous. It's like it's a mixture of all things rolled into one, but mostly excited really to be able to share it with the world after a couple of years of writing these songs. So yeah.
Just a few songs, 18 songs on the bonus track version. Just a few.
Just a couple,
You don't want to dominate our iTunes or anything, do you?
No, that's it. Well, the thing is, it was like we didn't know what to do with the songs, and there was that I'd written that many songs that we kind of we recorded them all. We said let's just put them all out. Why not?
Fantastic.
More the merrier.
Fantastic. Now, you're one of those artists that really embraces the collaboration. And collaboration is kind of what made a name for you in EDM. So when you're looking to work with collaborators, what sort of piques your interest?
Well, to be honest with you, it's all about the music. I mean, it's all about the material. So a lot of the times I'll hear stuff that I like, and I'll get in touch with my manager and say, "Oh, I really like this guy," and it could be a huge artist like Armin, or it could be a smaller artist or a smaller DJ. It's all about the music, really, it's just how I do a lot of work with tracks. So these other DJs and producers will send me just instrumental tracks, and I'll go with that. So a lot of times I just say, "Look, let's see what we can do," and send me some tracks, and it's all about if I'm inspired or not. Yeah, that's what it all comes down to at the end of the day. And obviously, as well, it sounds stupid, but if I seem to get along with them and they're nice people and stuff, it does help the creative process. Don't ask me why, but it definitely does.
If you get along with somebody, usually you make some good work. So
yeah, exactly. I only work with nice people.
Well, you're a pretty nice dude yourself, so I can't imagine there's too many people you wouldn't get along with. Okay, now I have to ask.
Okay.
As a long-term, Christian Burns fan, what happened to the Bleachworks and your collaboration with BT? All Hail the Silence.
Right. Well, the Bleachworks. Let me first tackle that one. Actually, some of the Bleachworks tracks, a couple of them, The Enemy being one that I've written a long time ago, a few years ago. The one I did with BT, have made it onto the album. There's a track on there called Perfectly as well, which I recorded and demoed at the time when I was writing the Bleachworks stuff. But it was I kind of was doing the Bleachworks thing, and obviously we did the show together in London, and it was great. It was just that the dance kind of stuff kind of took off. The track with Tiesto took off, and it kind of didn't give me much time in the early days of getting into the dance stuff. I was touring so much, I just didn't have the time. And then a few years ago, I didn't quite know what to do with the project. I was like, right, okay, it's up in the air. I was speaking to BT, and obviously me and BT have written tracks together for his album, and other tracks to get dance tracks together. So we decided, why don't we do a band? Why don't we do All Hail the Silence? So we did, and we're still, believe it or not, working really hard.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yes, on the album. This is something that's not going away, and it's something that both of us have had our own solo albums coming out. BT's just had his out, mine coming out October. We had to kind of get these bodies of work finished and get these released, and then so we can concentrate on that next. But yeah, All Hail the Silence is still very alive, and actually just working on some really exciting things with the project at the moment. So I can't tell you anything at the moment, but yeah.
Oh man,
it's over.
Well, that's good to hear, though.
It's not even begun yet. Honestly, it's amazing. The whole album is amazing. We're so proud of it, and we're excited to share it.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that stuff. But
yeah,
let's work on this album, get it out of the way, and and have it be a massive success. So, with your rather aggressive tour schedule around the world for the last 3 years, it's been mostly in Eastern Europe. What is it about the Eastern European crowd that sort of keeps you going back?
I don't know. Maybe it's the quiff.
Yeah.
They're like the quiff over there. Do you know what? I don't know. I mean, obviously the songs I had with Armin, This Light Between Us, and In the Dark, and now the song with Paul van Dyk is doing really well over in Eastern Europe. So I had some big tracks over there. So I guess that makes a difference. If they're riding high in the charts. So yeah, they want me back, and it's such a massive place. Ukraine and Russia. I travel to Russia sometimes for shows, and I'm literally a stone throw away from Japan. You know what I mean? It's that huge. So there's that many places that you can do shows compared to somewhere like England. You can do a tour of England in a week, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas these places are so vast and so big. So you're forever touring, a bit like the States. So.
Well, will we have a Christian Burns English tour possibly with this one?
Well, we're hoping. We're working on stuff at the moment, so yeah, let's watch this space. Yeah, okay. For future dates, we're sorting out some dates around the world. So I'm hoping to put England into that pot as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, we'll be there, cheering in the front row. Yes. Let's talk about some of the tracks from Simple Modern Answers. The track I put on repeat the most is Knife Games. It really caught my attention, and it just sounds big. It's electronic pop, EDM. It's kind of just like everything I like in a good track. So tell me about that one.
Yeah, well, that was a track that it was. I did it with Protoculture, and he's based in South Africa, and it was just a track I had knocking around the studio for a while, and it was a rough demo of mine, and. Yeah, I just remember it was because it's kind of the throwing daggers thing. I don't know where it came from, but one night I finished the song, I got the melody together, and I was just stuck on the lyric, and I kept coming back to it every week. I'm going to tackle it, and I couldn't. And then one night it just came. The throwing daggers thing came to me, and the next day I just got it, nailed it, finished it, sent it off, and I think he did a great job on the production and stuff. I was really happy with it. So yeah. I'm hoping that's going to be a future single off the album as well. So yeah, it's a lot of people's favourite, that one. So it's one of the favourites. So yeah, I like that one.
Fantastic. Now, probably the only non-collaboration song on the album you did is "Kick Out the Jams," and I thought that one was quite cool as well. So tell me about that one.
Yeah, "Kick Out the Jams" was it was a song I wrote with Jimmy Harry and Michael Woods. It was when was it? Yeah, we wrote that one. I wrote the lyric to that one in London. I was in London doing a writing session, and it was just one. Literally, it came together within 2 hours. We'd finished the whole song. So it was one of them, one of them ones that came together really easily. It just all clicked into place, and I'm really happy the way it's turned out. That one, yeah. It's quite high for me. I have to wear my tight underpants for that one.
Really? Now, most artists hate this question, but what is your sort of standout track on the album? A really good track that you're proud of?
I mean, it is tough, and I've been with the songs. I've been with them for 2 years, so it's kind of like I know them inside out, and it's hard for me to choose. But if I suppose if I had to choose one, maybe the track I did with Conjure One called "Then There Were None." That was a track, and I remember I wrote it. I was in Los Angeles with Reese Fulber and Victoria Horn, and Victoria I do a lot of writing with. But yeah, this one was it was a turning point on the album for me. It was one we wrote it. It was coming to the end of a writing trip in LA. I'd been there for 2 weeks, and I'd been writing every day, and I was so tired, and it didn't affect the writing session, because we came up with this song. It was great, and it was just a turning point for me. And after I'd written it with the guys, I kind of knew, right, the album's ready, kind of thing. It was kind of one of them moments where you kind of think, right, okay, this is a finished body of work, because you can just go on writing forever and ever. But yeah, it means a lot to me, that one, lyrically as well. So it's that's a special track for me on the album.
Cool. And that one's available right now, before the album release, right?
That's right. It's iTunes do this new thing with albums that you can download one of the tracks to bonus straight away when you pre-order. So that's available now to download. So you can all check that one out.
It's a little pre-treat for the pre-orders.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. Now, one thing I love about you, and you're very entertaining in this realm, but you're really addicted to Instagram.
Yes, I know. I have a bit of a problem.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a Japanese tourist are you?
I'd say I'm up there with an 8.
Okay.
Definitely. I mean, photography is something I've always loved. And with technology getting better and better, I mean, these phones we've got on your iPhones are magnificent. You can get some really good shots. But yeah, I love Instagram. I'm addicted, and yeah, I know a few other people who are actually addicted to it too. So I'm not the only one.
No, not by any means.
Help, yeah.
But you're definitely one of the more entertaining ones, and
Yeah.
what I love about you is, obviously we enjoy the music, and that's the main focus. But you can always just find like little happy faces in everyday objects.
Yeah, absolutely. I have this thing, and it's like faces in places, I call it, and it's I think a lot of people hashtag about this, but it just amuses me. Door handles, oven doors,
Candy bars,
and all kinds. There's faces everywhere. Maybe I'm just a really paranoid person, and I see faces everywhere. Maybe it's my own issues I've got, but yeah.
And that's our headline right there.
I see faces everywhere. There you go.
So at heart, really, you're a boy from Wigan making big electronic music. How has the journey been for you so far, and what do you see yourself doing in the future after Simple Modern Answers is released?
Wow. Well, yeah. I mean, the journey so far, it's been amazing. It's been crazy. But literally since the Tiesto track took off, I've not stopped either in the studio or touring. And yeah, I just I'm excited to share the album with everyone. And I've already started writing a few little tracks, ditties for the next album. I'm stockpiling already. And yeah, I think the next focus for me is going to be after this record is out, it's All Hail the Silence with BT, but also still lots more writing, and there's going to be lots more EDM tracks from me as well after the album. So yeah, just lots of music to come, really.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Any closing words for our EQ music readers?
No, just just to say hello to everyone, and it's been a while since I've been on the pages of EQ, and it's a while since we've had a chat. But no, it's just hello to everyone, and hope they enjoy the album. Go and check it out, and check out my Instagram.
Great, that's awesome.